If you have an Oklahoma LLC for your real estate business, and you probably should for a lot of reasons, then every year you have to renew your registration with the Oklahoma Secretary of State. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that so that you don't have to pay somebody else, because it takes like 5 minutes, and I don't want you to basically get scammed out of money for someone else to do it. So every year I have a handful of LLCs that I need to renew. And when that time comes around to renew them, I start to get these things in the mail. You may get these as well if you have an LLC. And this is, I'm not going to say it's a scam, but it's pretty darn close. It's a form that looks very official. It's in English on one side and Spanish on the other, and they're asking you to send in the information for them to renew your LLC. And it kind of looks like a government form. It's not, though. It even says it on here if you look close enough, but it's a legal size long sheet of paper. But it says CPS, which I guess is who this comes from, is not a government agency and does not have a contract with any governmental agency to provide this service. But here's the deal. It takes like 5 minutes to renew your LLC. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. But these people want $160 to do it for you. You can do it for $25 on your own. Don't fall for this. You don't need to pay anybody else to renew your LLC. It literally takes 5 minutes. So let me show you exactly what you need to do. So to renew your filing, we're going to go to the Oklahoma Secretary of State's office. I'm going to show you how quick this is. Oh, hey, there's my friend Josh. I used to work with him. We're going to go to business services up at the top left here, and you click on that. It'll take you to this business filing department. Scroll down a little bit and just search for business entity. Now, I'm going to put in one of the business entities that I'm going to renew. And so you just search for your LLC name. You can hit enter, and it's going to take a little search here for a moment, maybe ask you if you're human. You can hit the search there if it doesn't go through. And when it gives us a second here to search, it's going to come up with the different business names. And there's my LLC right at the top. You can see that it is legal and in use still over here on the right. If you haven't done this in a few years, they'll send you an email. Maybe if you'll get that email, you may not have done this and it might say that it's expired or something. No worries. If it's expired, you just have to pay $25 for every year that you didn't renew it, but there's no other real penalties or anything. But you want to keep it renewed anyway. So all you do is you click on this filing number over here at the left, and this takes you to your LLC sort of information page with some basic information about the LLC, when it was formed, and who your registered agent is. Right underneath, there's 4 buttons, and you're going to click on File a Document. It'll ask you to select a work item, and you just hit Start New. And here it gives you a bunch of different options if you needed to amend other things. But what we're going to do is this annual certificate. So you click on that link, and here we go. We're right in there. It's going to ask you, first of all, hey, this is $25 to file. You have to do it every year. Here's the name. And all you got to do is click next. It's going to ask you first, is this limited liability company active? Yes or no, which it is if you're still operating. And then it's going to ask for an address. So if you've moved or changed addresses, then you can change that in here. It's going to ask you for your email address, so you can drop that in there if it's not already pre-filled with what you need. So if you need to change it, and then you sign. This is it. You're going to add signature. LLCs, their annual certificate has to be renewed by a manager or a member. Since I'm a member of the LLC as one of the owners, I'm going to type my name in, and my title, I'm just going to put member, and hit insert signature. There we go. We've got a signature added. I'll hit next. And now it gives me a little bit of a summary with the information that was put in. I'm going to hit continue. And now I go to my little shopping cart here. If you got multiples that you end up renewing at the same time, you can kind of get them all prepared and check out once. This is the only one I need to do right now. So I'm going to hit begin checkout. It's going to take you to another checkout page. Actually, first it's going to make you want to log in. So if you don't have an account, then you can register one. I happen to have an account, so I'm just going to go ahead and log in. There it is. It asks for a PO number. You don't have to put that in. It does ask for you to re-enter your email address, so I'll put that in twice. It wants to know how you're going to pay, which is generally going to be just a credit card. And then you hit continue. And now you go to your final checkout page. I know there's like 4 checkout pages. It'll add $1 convenience fee for filing online. So I told you it was 25, it's 26, it's okay. Hit checkout. It's going to take you to the checkout page. And this is where you're going to finish up. So I'm going to check out real quick so you don't get my credit card number, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I made payment. You can see here, there's a little box that shows you your order summary that you paid your surcharge. And then once they actually get around to approving it, which somebody over at the Secretary of State's office has to do that, you're going to get an email notification to the email that you put in. And it'll say something like, here's your work, or your work is complete. You can click on the link there and you can download the documents that show that you've renewed, including a receipt if you need it for business purposes. And that's it. You're renewed. I mean, literally, how long is this video? It took half the time as that. So less than 10 minutes. Really, it'll take you about 5 minutes. Just follow this. Don't fall for this thing and send somebody $160 to renew your LLC, because literally it takes no time. It's the easiest thing in the world. So if you're going to go renew your LLC on your own, please hit like and subscribe down below. Hopefully this saved you a few bucks if you've been paying somebody to renew it for you. Go do it on your own for 26 bucks. You don't need it. You're a big kid. You can do it on your own. I believe in you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.